Okay. Just keep sort of plugging along here. Our destination isn't too far away. Our next kind of major stop is coming up in about 1 kilometer, but we do have a point of interest here. So we actually have a road crossing right here. This is Winterburn Lane, and so this is basically the road that kind of comes in here and accesses Keemle Lake, which again you can see right here. And so we'll head across the road here. And so here you can kind of see the road itself. So here you can see basically the private crossing sign for this road. All right, so then over here, and the crossing's just behind us there. So over here, we actually have, if I can find it, it's hiding. There it is. See the back end of it. We actually have the flanger sign for the crossing. That's actually one's in pretty good shape because you can see the actually the black and the white and everything kind of really stands out. A lot of the ones that you see are often very kind of faded and things like that. But again, you can see really the encroachment of the brush and things like that. Really starting to grow in. All right, let's hop back up on the bike here, and let's just keep pushing our way along. And so probably what I'll do here is I'm going to zip you ahead a little bit towards our next point of interest, which is a small little bridge across the creek. The dog saw something. We did, I've mentioned already that we have seen a few grouse today. So she's been rather enjoying herself. So here, you can get another view of Keemle Lake. You can kind of see it at this time of the year. Obviously in the summer, when the leaves are out, you would not really be able to see very much. And I believe our next point of interest has got to be coming up soon here. As we're kind of coming to the bend here in the railway grade. And the shore kind of bends as well. Oh. Just sort of bumping along here. Of course, you guys can't see that. This is a little better. Yeah, there we are. All right, so basically what we have here is we have a small little bridge. I'm not sure the name of this creek. I don't know if I can find it or not. I think I may have looked before and then I couldn't find it. So we'll slow down here and make our way across the bridge. All right, so let's head across the bridge here. All right, so you can see this structure. It's not particularly big. I don't know how long this is. I probably wouldn't even be able to see it on Google Earth to even try to measure it. I would probably say that it can't be more than 20 feet, or if it's 20 feet, maybe it's 20, 22 feet, something like that. It's not big. You can see the condition of it. It's a little banged up. You can see some of the big timbers here are kind of broken. There's concrete abutments. It's just a simple metal span bridge. Here you can see some of the timbers are in kind of really rough shape. You can see some of them are kind of really broken. This one's kind of been displaced. And then right here is we actually, and again, this is something I didn't notice a few years ago when I was here, and the dog just saw some grouse that just went flying. We actually have the mileage marker. She's still chasing them. And so here you can see the mileage, so 98.9. And again, that is the mileage on the Kinghorn. And so if we took that and turned that, took a look at the original lines, again, subtracting the 49.7 miles, and so that would become 99.2. Now, when I was here on my eastbound journey or my northbound journey, I was actually trying to get a picture of that sign, and I actually smashed my leg right on the corner of this barrel. I don't know why this barrel's kind of buried in the ground, and so I ended up doing a nice job on my shin here. It hurts like a you know what. There may have been some very colorful language that was used at the time. I will not repeat that because it is a family program, and I may have smashed that shin on the pedal of my bike a little while ago, and again there was some pretty colorful language that emanated from that. All right, so what we'll do is we'll jump down and go take a look at the sides and the bottom of the structure. Okay, so we've made our way down here below the level of the grade. You can see that the bridge itself is not particularly high. I'm about 5'10", and the bridge is just slightly above me. So let's let's say about 6 feet tall is the height of the bridge over the little creek here. Here we can actually see the date at which this bridge was constructed. I'm assuming there was some sort of little trestle that was here originally, or a culvert or something like that. You can see the date stamp on here, 1970. And so the last time we were here was last summer, so the summer of 2010, and there was considerably less water. I think the creek bed was basically dry. And maybe I'll flash a little piece of video up on that. And so we could actually see the bridge a little bit better. So what I might have to do, if the dog doesn't get me all soaked here, is basically just kind of step back a little bit and get a little bit more of a side perspective here, because we're kind of in tight. Okay, so we've made our way down here. We're kind of on the north side of the bridge structure, and we can kind of see it a little bit better here. We have a little bit more room from the vegetation over on the south side. So basically, again, here you can see the structure of the bridge. Again, not particularly high. Again, probably in about that 6 foot range if we're lucky. You can see kind of the construction of the bridge. It's just basically simple, just concrete abutments here, and there's just kind of a metal span here. Just a short little metal span. It doesn't have to bridge a particularly long distance, or it's not obviously particularly very high. Here you can see kind of the metal conduit for the fiber optic cable. All right, so we'll hop back up on the grade, and we're just going to continue making our way to the west. We're almost at our destination for today.